Hello friends, how are you doing? This is Ankit here and you are watching Ankit's Peaceful Mind. Friends, today I am going to talk about World Ozone Day. So do you know what is World Ozone Day and why we celebrate it? So please wait and don't forget to subscribe my channel so that you can get your first video at first. So now I'm going to talk about the World Ozone Day. Friends, it is celebrated on 16th of September every year as World Ozone Day for preserving our ozone layer. On this day, 32 years ago, 197 countries signed a treaty to phase out the use of substances that harm or deplete the ozone layer. The Montreal Protocol on substances that deplete the ozone layer was then accepted on 26th of August 1987 by the United Nations. Friends, it has enforced on 16th September 1989 and is popularly considered the most successful international environmental treaty till date. The decisions to commemorate the date was made by the UN General Assembly. Of course, you know UN on December 2000. Friends, the theme for this year 2019 is what? That is 32 years and healing. Now let's know what is the ozone layer. The ozone layer is a part of the atmosphere that has a high concentration of ozone. Ozone is a gas which is made up of 3 oxygen atoms compared to oxygen molecules that exist in nature as a pair of oxygen. It means that only 2 atoms have what? Oxygen. So, friends, it exists 10 km to 40 km above the surface of the Earth in a region called the stratosphere. Do you know about the stratosphere? So, and contains 90% of all the ozone in the atmosphere. My dear friend, the layer is formed when oxygen molecules are broken apart by the ultraviolet, means UV rays of the sun in the stratosphere. This causes some of the reactive oxygen atoms to combine with oxygen molecules to form ozone. The ozone layer forms a natural shield that protects the earth from the harmful UV rays coming from the sun, for which it gets the term good ozone. But also there is a bad ozone which harms animals, plants and human beings too. This ozone is the excess released from the ground as pollution from cars, power plants, industrial boiler, refineries, chemical plants and other sources react chemically in the presence of sunlight. Ozone can also form naturally near the surface and in the lower atmosphere. This is beneficial since it has a role to play in removing pollutants from the atmosphere. Using certain compounds like hydrochlorofluorocarbons and chlorofluorocarbons can mess around with the formation of ozone. This can cause gaps or holes in the layer and allow harmful UV radiation from the sun to pass through the atmosphere without reflecting some of it away. The ozone hole over Antarctica survey in 1985, subsequently the Montreal Protocol among other smaller efforts have helped fill the slowly shrinking hole. Now friends, I am going to talk about what are CFC. So please come, let's go and know about CFC. Friends, CFC stands for chlorofluorocarbon. This is one of the main causes of the hole in the ozone layer that interact with ozone itself, like chlorofluorocarbons and the hydrochlorofluorocarbons. CFC are a class of compounds of carbon, hydrogen, chlorine and fluorine, typically gases used in refrigerants and aerosol propellants. They are harmful to the ozone layer in the Earth's atmosphere owing to the release of chlorine atoms on exposure to ultraviolet radiation. HCFC are a group of man-made compounds containing hydrogen, chlorine, fluorine and carbon and do not occur naturally anywhere. Yes, the production of HCFC began to take off after countries agreed to phase out the use of CFCs in the 1980s. These compounds are used in refrigeration, aerosol, propellants, foam manufacture and air conditioning also. Unlike CFC, most HCFCs are broken down in the lowest part of the atmosphere and pose of much smaller risk to the ozone layer. Friends, they are still very potent, not important. It's a very potent greenhouse gases. HCFC are nearly 2000 times more potent than carbon dioxide in adding to global warming, and the complete disuse of this compound is still a major struggle. Now, let's know a fact of the Montreal Protocol today. The Montreal Protocol has been dubbed the world's most successful environmental agreement. The treaty is slowly but surely reversing the damage caused to the ozone layer by industry. As the gases have been phased out, the hole over Antarctica is slowly reducing and the concentration of the harmful gases have fallen by 14% since 2000. Yes, as per an assessment released in 2014, it will take the whole 30 to 40 years to shrink to the size it was in 1980. Thank you. So if you are new here, just tap the subscribe button and don't forget to give me blue like if you liked this video. At last, if you wanna say anything to me, please comment below. Absolutely, I will give reply. Bye bye.